All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to my video here on CoolStuffInc.com, playing some standard. Got a sweet brewery for you, all right? And there's a lot of really big things happening in standard right now that you can do, and not a lot of aggro decks, honestly. You know, a lot of control decks, a lot of mid-range decks, a lot of combo decks. So you kind of have the ability to go big and utilize Cavern of Souls, play some big things. And Smuggler Surprise is a cool way to do that. This is a spree spell that has the ability to 3 mana, you can mill 4 and draw 2 creatures or lands. For 6 mana, you can put 2 creatures in your hand. For 8 mana, you can put look at the top 4 cards, take 2, and then put 2 into play. And then you also have a 1 mana mode to make all your things hexproof, indestructible. Now, what's really cool about this is, if you pay the full 9 mana, or 7 mana if you already have things in your hand, you get to put the things in play, and they have hexproof immediately, so your opponent never has a chance to kill them. So, what are we going to do with that? We're going to try and combo off here with Calamity, Galloping, Inferno, which is a huge creature, 4/6 mount. Whenever you saddle this, when you attack, you get to make 2 copies of a thing that saddled it, right? So if you copy 2 Trumpeting Carnosaurs, you attack for 14 and discover 5 twice. Insane. Terror of the Beaks might just kill them, right? You have Terror of the Beaks in play, you copy it, make 2 more terrors. The original sees the 2 that copies, it does 10, and each copy sees itself doing 10 more. So against decks like Domain or Teamer Analyst, kind of combo decks, they have no removal to stop your combo, you just kill them. And then against control decks, you have Cavern of Souls, kind of push it all through. Our ramp here, Outcaster Trailblazer is awesome. Really cool card, draws a lot of cards, plays great with Calamity. We got Spelunking here. Kind of have a bounce land theme between Spelunking and Azusa's Many Journeys to play extra lands. And we have 4 Arid Archways. Make sure those land drops keep hitting, which is really, really important. And then, of course, Archway plus Spelunking is insane because it comes into play untapped for 2 mana, which is immediate, which is awesome. And yeah, just a big, powerful ramp deck trying to do big, powerful things. And let's see how it goes. So, I'm Davis for CoolStuffInc.com. Let's get right to our games. Brought to you by
Command Fest Atlanta is on the horizon, happening June 14th to 16th featuring Modern Horizons 3. Prepare for an unforgettable weekend of Magic the Gathering action and fun. Secure your tickets today.
Alright, on the play, 1 land. Alright, so we're going to mulligan into a, I guess, passable hand. It's obviously not ideal, but we can keep this and kind of ship Let's see, we have a 3rd land and then a Trailblazer. I'm done the Carnosaur. It's risky, but Calamity is definitely a higher risk card, but off Trailblazer is pretty good. What do you got, friend? The Theater. A little bit of land combo. Draw land, that's great. Alright, our hand's got a fine here. So I'm very glad I kept Calamity because we want to combo kill them because they're playing the land combo deck. So we could Trailblazer into Calamity draw into hopefully Terror of the Beaks kill them. Spelunking. Alright, so unfortunately we draw land, but be cool, you know. Trailblazer lines up for Calamity on turn 4, I guess. Then we get to copy the Trailblazer, hopefully. They got some basics. Doing the teamer thing. Just gonna say go. We don't draw a land. Alright, so we're gonna Trailblazer. I guess we'll just cast Terror of the Peaks. Does suck to kind of waste our mana here because now we're 2 mana short of this thing, but they're going to Fires of Victory and kill the Trailblazer. Sure. Terror of the Peaks lives, they say, unless they have another way to kill it. More Fires of Victory, maybe? Land 4. Spelunking. They have that and Fires of Victory? That'd be pretty good. Alright, here's Hulking Raptor. Damn, unbelievable. Alright, sure. Good drop. So I got a 19. Play Raptor. Still have a Calamity attack next turn, which is cool. Main phase Deluge. Sick. Are they dead? No. We have 14 damage. Unless they have another Fire's Victory, which would be frustrating. I guess they can't kill Calamity, so. Aftermath Analyst. Mill some lands. Alright, so they have only have 4 lands in the bin. Add green, green. It's Calamity time. Saddle up, partner. Alright, let's just attack for 14. And then try and kill him next turn. What more can you do, right? Obviously having ramp deck problems where you draw the ramp spells after you need the ramp when you need to draw action, you know, but that's what a ramp deck is. They're going to chump block, actually. Interesting. Do they have a, they would need a ill-time explosion and a 6-drop to kill my Calamity. Should be unfortunate for us. Here's a Nissa. A fetch land would not give them enough mana for a... Oh, no, it would actually. They're going to virtue back a land. Do the land thing. Alright, so they have 5 mana total. So not enough for a an Analyst activate. They Spelunking again. Another land. This time they're going to have 5 mana again. So mana neutral. Alright, well, we don't draw a threat, unfortunately. So it's Spelunking. Terror of the Peaks. Ugh, come on, man! So close! Alright, I mean, I guess we're just going to crew an attack. Kill him next turn with Calamity Terror, barring, you know, some stuff happening. So, alright, so they go to 2. We're going to Glimpse the Core twice. I believe I have 2 forests left. I do have 2 forests left. Again, I would prefer to have these on turn 2, you know, but yeah, that's part of you sign up for when you play a ramp deck, right? Like, you know, you're going to draw your ramp at the wrong times and stuff. So, got the old Raptor here hopping on the old horsey and saying, yeehaw, giddy up. We've got 8 lands in play, so they have the explosion, but they have to draw a virtue to kill my Calamity. No other card in the deck will do it. They didn't find it. I think we're good here, folks. Here's Nissa with no land drops. No, sorry, with no lands. 1 land drop. 3 mana total. World Souls Rage X equals 1. Return a land. Just gonna sit back and relax. See what they got in store for me, you know? They got 3 more mana. Just gonna say go. And they're gonna die. Alright, cool. So honestly not our best draw there, but they kind of like just couldn't find all the way. So we're gonna bring in Hearses, the Cavern of Souls. Think we want Frillback. Graveyard Giver Hate is good, but like our main plan's pretty good against them too. We just kind of like combo kill them and do our thing. So, I think we're gonna cut the Armadillos and we're on the draw. We need the ramp. Hulking Raptors. Let me get the Vaultborn Tyrant. Not really a thing too. So bring in like this. And we're bringing in the Cavern. Oh shit! I should cut a land. We're bringing in the Cavern of Souls because they're blue and they might have some strokes in their sideboard. So that could be a good way for them to interact with us. So we can cut a forest, I think. And we want to leave in Vaultborn Tyrant. It's not very good against them, honestly. Frillback's kind of cool. It exiles their graveyard, which is pretty valuable. Let's bring in Frillback, actually. We'll just cut like a something. Maybe a Carnosaur. I think we're pretty focused on comboing them, so let's just do this. All right, game 2. Let's get it. Herson. Our dinosaur's gonna ride a car. Gonna go beep beep. Alright. Hand is not great, but it's fine. He's spelunking in a bounce land. We got, oh, now it's great. Now our hand's excellent. So, now we have Glimpse of the Core, Spelunking, and bounce land, which is phenomenal. So, Analyst on 2. And they hit 2 lands. It's pretty good. You go land, Glimpse the Core. Get a Forest. Next turn we can go Spelunking, tap land. Analyst number 2. Alright, they have 4 lands in the graveyard. We have not drawn a graveyard hate piece. If we draw a hearse off the Spelunking, that'd be awesome. Pretty lucky. We did not. So we get the second Spelunking now. It's kind of sick because we get to go Rockfall Vale, Archway, untapped, bounce Forest, play Spelunking. Ooh, another Archway. We save that for next turn for untapped. I said it'll be untapped next turn. So we have 2, 4, 5. We actually have 8 mana for the full surprise next turn. That's sick. All right, so let's play Forest. So there you go. So next turn we have full surprise, look at the top 4, and then put in 2 creatures. And we have Terror of the Peaks, Carnosaur. If we could spike a Calamity, I think they're dead. So that'd be sweet. Attack for 2. All right, we draw a hearse. I mean, it's kind of too late, right? Not really, because obviously they have 2 analysts, but we're kind of just going to try and kill them, I think, at this point. 2, 4, we have 8 mana. So we can go surprise, mill 4, and try and get lucky and my something. Then we have the Terror of the Peaks and the Carnosaur also. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. So let's do this. And let's just do our thing. Surprise time! No counterspell, please. That would suck. That's the one downside of it. The counterspell, it's really bad for us, but we hit another Terror of the Peaks. So we're going to put the 2 creatures in our hand. Put in 2 creatures for free. The Terrors will see each other. It's pretty bad against a Sweeper, though. Because they have 4 toughness, and 4 is a pretty easy number to kill. Let's do one of each, I think. So, 7 ball, corner pocket, being your face. Discover again. We might have a, we get a Raptor. Top card was Calamity, too. We just missed it. We just missed it. Raptor, face. Alright, so they gotta deal with my board or they die, obviously. They are gonna have a lot of mana. They're gonna have 8 mana going to return, maybe 9. They have a Nissa also, might be in trouble. Obviously, they don't kill us. They are incredibly dead, but here's the explosion. Need to discard a 6 to kill the Carnosaur. This is also going to kill their Analyst too, right? Ill-timed explosion, indeed. They have the virtue. So they kill their own Analyst and don't use it, which is cool. And they play a post-combat Nissa and a land. Redraw Carnosaur. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. So we can like Carnosaur and Hearse. Could also just like bolt down this Nissa. That seems better, actually. If we just go bolt down the Nissa, cast Terror of the Peaks. Because realistically, the Hearse, they've already used 2 Analysts. They might have another one, so just do this. Just kill this. And we'll just cast Terror of the Peaks, try and kill him next turn. You're up, friend. Don't kill me, please. Explosion again. Rude. Gotta discard a 4, though. Discard land and another virtue. Alright, so 2 cards left in hand. Both players start running low on resources. We have a Carnosaur and a Ridgeline, so we're working on the kill, if we can find it. Tranquil Frillback. Yes. Alright, so we're just going to exile that graveyard, I think. Forget Carnosaur. We're going to Sick. Works for me. All right, cool. On the play. Ugh. All right, so we got Many Journeys on the play with only 2 lands, which is kind of a disaster, honestly. I mean, we draw a land in our first 2 draws. That just hand's great. Playing 26 lands. We're almost a flip to draw lands. Just do it. Let's just draw a freaking land. 45% twice. Hey! Roll with the rest. That's fine, too. So a little green-black action. I mean, nothing's really changed. Still want to draw a land, you know. Surprise draws more cards. Trailblazer. How about a 7-drop instead of a land? How about that instead? It's basically a land, right? Here's a Bronco. So they have their nut draw. Duress into Bronco. And tap and draw a land because we're sick. We're going to name Dinosaur. Or Dragon. Maybe still name Dinosaur. Alright, plot Trailblazer, so they go. They can Bronco us. Here's Sentinel of a Nameless City, sure. Take some damage. We take 0 and 2. We miss on land, but now we have 2 Trailblazers. This is kind of cool. We can go Trailblazer, add a green, cast Trailblazer, draw a card, add a green. We don't draw land. Oh, man. The goal there was to draw a land and play a surprise and draw some more lands, but now we missed their land drops, and we just can't do anything. So, got that going for us, I guess. And you're shouldered. Sure. Alright, saddle up. Make a map. Hit a go for the throat. Block both. Draw land here or no? We can draw land, but now it doesn't matter because we're now a turn behind, so... Smuggler surprise. Alright, Copperline Gorge. I mean, Hulking Raptor is castable. Well, next turn, we just have Terror and a Carnosaur, so... Take Carnosaur land. So we're going to be at 8. And they have a go for the throat. I think we're just dead. Yeah, we're just dead. It's just 6 and 6. Yeah. Stay 10. We go to 8 in our draw step. They just go for the throat thing I play. Attack again and we're just dead. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. Tough game. Missing land drops is obviously not what we want to do in your ramp deck, but them's the breaks, I suppose. And I don't even think we're going to sideboard against them. Because it should be a pretty good matchup. So we're in. On the play, let's go. Alright, hand's great keep. This is the kind of hand we're looking for. Journeys, bounce land, Trailblazer. Alright, so, yeah, we're just going to play Forest. Journeys the bounce land. Put in this and bounce the Forest. We got a 3-2 Dread Knight, sure. Smuggler surprise, gain 3 life. We actually have like the stones next turn. We should go Forest, plot, and then next turn we can go Smuggler surprise for Carnosaur and Calamity. So just like play Glissa, we should kill next turn. Liliana the Vale, that's fine also. That's actually pretty annoying. Because we kind of want all the cards in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, why would you do this to me? I could still just play Calamity and then crew and draw a bunch of cards. So let's do that, I guess. We'll discard, probably just the Smuggler surprise, honestly. So we're just going to Trailblazer, make mana, play Calamity, draw a card, crew with Trailblazer, attack, make a bunch of Trailblazers, draw a bunch of cards. So, we definitely want the land. And I think I want the Carnosaur, too. I'm scared of this prize. Alright, so, yeah, we're golden here. Flip over the old Many Journeys. Trailblazer. Add a red. Calamity. To copy the Lightness of a Seeker, we get Lightness of a Seekers, not Many Journeys, right? I don't actually know, but... Saddle this thing. Coming in. And... Attack Liliana. Oh no, the bug. This is so stupid. Calamity's bugged. Whenever it attacks a planeswalker or a battle, basically anything that's not your opponent, you only get 1 copy of the card instead of 2. Just like a stupid bug. That's so frustrating. So he missed out on 4 damage and 2 more cards.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
Probably still going to win this game, but really annoying, you know. Just a bug that's been bugged now for like a week or 2. Very weird bug. Like, why would it do that? You know, like, it just, like, doesn't do the repeat this process 1 thing if it's attacking a non-player. It's just if it's in play, too. I don't think we could have, like, attacked them and, like, got around the bug. If there was a thing in play that you can attack that's not the player, then it goes wrong. So, they Dread Knight, we trade. They want to Whispers. I mean, I don't see how they ever win the game by Whispersing here unless they have a kill spell too. They do. Alright, that's fun. We're still way ahead this game, so just play land, play Carnosaur, and do all the big stuff. We get a Raptor, awesome. Cast the Raptor. Draw a card, attack for 4. Yeah, all good. Typically a pretty good matchup for ramp decks is the mid-range decks, you know? Alright, on the draw. Hand is not great, honestly. It's fine. Really love to draw, obviously, our 2-drops. You have 7 2-drops of a deck. Really, really want to draw one every game. Glimpse Journeys or Irencrag. They have a Duress anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But, you know, if they have, like, a good Duress into Bronco into, like, good 3-drop draw, we could be in trouble, but definitely wish you could play more Glimpse the Cores, you know? Give me 6 or 7 of these, and I think I'd be really, really happy. How about tap land, no 2-drop, huh? Could we put the brakes on for a turn here? Nope. Caustic Bronco. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Alright, sure. They Bronco. They take 2. They tear asunder. Play another Bronco. We draw a many journeys right on time. They missed a land drop, which is pretty huge. We could be inclined to just like Carnosaur down a Bronco here, but it's our only big thing to do really, which is concerning. Otherwise, we could just go land journeys land. Then we have 5 mana next turn, which is not particularly useful. Although Raptor's insane on this board, right? But if they have a Liliana, it's bad too. We should Raptor again. Yeah, I should just channel this. So let's just play Forest. Just say go. Our intent is to Carnosaur Bronco. Then let's play Raptor next turn with the Ward too. They're gonna Mosswood as a creature. Sure. They're gonna saddle up one of these ponies. Alright, and we are going to kill the pony they saddled up. Yeah, it's me if they saddle and the thing dies. This thing should die too, you know? Is it flying carpet like that? They find a land, unfortunately. That stinks. But, alright, so we're going to have him draw a Glimpse the Core. So now we have 5 mana. Raptor it is. Let's name Dinosaur and play Hulking Raptor. It's got Ward 2. So without a land, they can't go for the throat it. And it can block their Bronco. Boo. Alright, so they have Liliana, the stones. Attack for 5. They take none, they hit a land. Gross. We draw Spelunking. Pretty good draw, actually. So we get Spelunking. Draw a Copperline Gorge to put in this Archway. I'll bounce the Cavern of Souls. And now we have enough mana to... We can actually Glimpse the Core and then also plot Trailblazer. Or many... Actually, we'd probably get the journeys down so you can get a creature sooner, so... Let's go Copperline Gorge. Journeys. Play this on Dinosaur. Flop this. Alright, I mean... Top of our deck has to be kind to us, but... We certainly have some mega big draws here. Like, mega draws. We got 8 mana next turn. few life points. We also have a creature land too, so. Comes a Frillback. That's annoying, I suppose. It's gonna kill my journeys. Yeah, it's pretty annoying, actually. Alright, we need a boom boom, folks. We can draw a big one. They can saddle up here. They're going to hit a land again. We go to 6 life points. That's not bad. Alright, here's Trailblazer. Make green. Here's Trailblazer. Draw a card, make green. That's not runner, unfortunately. I made it black. We can Ridgeline attack this Liliana. We're probably dead here, but... Yeah, we are just dead, right? Ah, no, we're not dead yet. Alright, let's fire up the Ridgeline. And this also... Oh, I guess he's gonna attack. Alright, should play a Ridgeline. Attack Liliana. And say go. They can tap 4 and Terrace under one of these and get in for a lot, but me to 1. Alright. That's a crew. Alright, so we are almost assuredly dead here. Nope, they hit a land again. Alright, so we'll block the Trailback, go to 1. And we will draw a Terror of the Peaks. A very sad, lonely Terror of the Peaks. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Alright, on the draw, hand's great, though. We got Bounce Land, Ramp, one thing to build into. Looking pretty awesome. Alright, so tap land. We can go land Glimpse the Core next turn. Then we can go Spelunking Archway. So this hand's great. Opponent's Espering. Probably going to no more lies my Glimpse the Core, but whatever. That's fine. We'll name Dinosaur. Wish it was a dinosaur, you know. Cast Glimpse the Core. Any lies to have or no? Virtue. Sure. That's great. If they have a Rafine, they might get us. Without Rafine, yeah, of course they have Rafine. So, but, yeah, if they had a wedding announcement there, you know, this deck does seem really good against the mid-range decks, but Rafine's obviously the number one offender here, so. Alright. So we could do a lot of things. So we could, like, plot Trailblazer. We could play Spelunking. And we could put in 2 lands. Like, actually Spelunking and then plot the Trail. That's insane. Let's do that. So, Spelunking plus Archway is awesome. That's kind of the whole point of the deck. Here's Spelunking. We're going to put in the Archway. And bounce the Cavern of Souls. And then put in this Rockfall Vale. Could play another Spelunking, but I think playing this thing's better. So let's plot this bad boy. And say go. Rafine is obviously Esper's Saving Grace. It is a somewhat slow mid-range deck without it. So... 2, 4, 5... We have 7 mana next turn. Take a hit. Can Trailblazer into an uncounterable terror. They'll probably just go for the throw, which is kind of crappy. I'd like to draw one of my bigger things, honestly, if possible. There's one. Calamity, though, not very good against removal spells and Wandering Emperor, which it's both very bad for us. So, it's funny because like we could Terror the Peaks first, try and kill things, but I think we're just going to let's see, 3 mana. We get like Trailblazer, Raptor, and then draw a card, and then play Cavern of Souls and Spelunking. Let's play Cavern on Dinosaur. Cast the Trailblazer. They're going to no more lies the Trailblazer. Sure, that's actually great for us. So pay for that. Love it. Now we'll just add a green. Cast our Raptor. Not the best card, but like, you know, I think having a mixture of costs is important and reasonable enough at times. Draw cards, got Ward. We got a Rockfall Vale, sure. Obviously, we would like our opponent just tap out. We can Calamity them, but you know, all these are fiend draws also. It'd be pretty tough to get a good Calamity off. Yeah, without Ravine, this is golden, but with Ravine, it's tough. Draw a bunch, discard a bunch, and they're going to have the proper answers at the right times. And we're definitely going to make some blocks. I might actually just make double blocks and just like try to clean their board up. Discard land, a cut down, and a no more lies. Also, if I tap out for Wandering Emperor, I think I'm reasonably pleased with that result. I'm going to leave Trailblazer in play. I should do this. Please Wandering Emperor me. Alright, did not, unfortunately. So, land 5, Virtue. Oh, we're in, folks. We're in. Alright, so, ooh, Vaultborn Tyrant too. Yeah, so, we can Calamity here. We could Calamity on the Trailblazer, and we would draw a bunch of cards. That also makes a bunch of mana, but only in combat, which is not ideal. Just Vaultborn Tyrant here, I think. Vaultborn's a pretty big boom boom. Then we get set up for Calamity with the Tyrant next turn. Yeah, this is cool. So let's do this. So we'll draw 2, gain 3. Alright, a couple lands, sure, no attacks, there you go. The goal obviously is to set up Terror of the Peaks and Calamity if possible. Whether that will be possible is not sure. Here comes Rafine onto the Knight. Obviously, we're totally fine blocking here because we'll get a copy of Vaultborn Tyrant and draw some more cards. Starting a cut down. Alright, so this is an Odawara. Alright, no blocks. Down to 6. One's out. Alright, well, just doing it again, I guess. It's uncounterable, so here's your Vaultborn Tyrant again. Do the thing, gain some life, draw a card. It's an Azusa's Many Journeys and a Trailblazer. Alright, no attacks. End step Mastermind. I think they might have us in the air here. Yeah. I think the Rafine on the play might have gotten us. Unanswered Rafine's kind of a problem. Our draw wasn't bad, but it was didn't have like the total oomph to get there. Could have used a Smuggler Surprise to turn the tapped out, but they didn't have it. Yeah, they got us this game. Alright, so that's fine. No worries. Pop into our sideboard. We're going to bring in our Pick Your Poisons and our Lithomantic Barrages and a Cavern of Souls. And we're going to cut, I think this card comes out most of the time. I'm just going to play. Got the Journeys. And then maybe shave like, honestly, Calamity's not great in this matchup because it's hard. It's really, really hard to get a successful crew on it. We can just play more mid-range games. So cut the Calamities. And then we're going to shave a land because we're bringing in the Cavern of Souls. Probably just a Forest. They have no Ghost Quarter effects. Looks good to me. Alright, on the play. It's an ugly hand, folks. It's an ugly hand. Need a third land. We can't do anything. If we have a third land, we can plot and draw more lands, but we just can't risk keeping this hand on the play, so we're going to mulligan. Mulligan into a pretty good one, actually. We got 2 Glimpse the Cores and a Trailblazer. A lot of ramp. Glimpse Core. Rampant Growth's where we're at, folks. If we could have one of these in our opening hand every game, we'd be very, very happy. So let's just ship an extra land. And just fire it up. Glimpse the Core all day. Got Trailblazer. Alright, so Glimpse in the Core. Just taking a little look. Just a little looky-loo. Actually, we can plot an Archway, and we can Carnosaur on turn 4. Awesome. Love it. So let's plot this bad boy. Bounce land, say go. Alright, we're in for a turn 4 Carnosaur on the play. They have a Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel. Interesting. Have their Rafine. We just have a Carnosaur though. I think we're fine here. We got 4, 5, 6 mana. Yep. Pretty good. Pick Your Poison can't kill the Rafine, so yeah, we're just gonna jam here. Let's just go land. Make a red. Fire up the old Carney T. And we're going to hit another Trailblazer. Sure. Let's make him mana. That's actually insane. So we hit the thing. Draw another card. Make a green and cast Pick Your Poison. Love it. Love it. Sack a flyer. And that's a board, folks. Next turn we have Armadillo if we want it. They sack their Fiend. Probably another one, I would assume. But this one actually has like 14 power in play or 40 power in play or whatever, so. Malcolm again to loot. Discarding a Tidebinder. We draw a Smuggler's Surprise, which is a pretty sweet card, honestly. I think we're just going to probably cast that. Let's tack. Ooh, wow, a lot of Fiends in there, actually. Alright, so let's tack. They have a Wandering Emperor. Surprise blows them out, too. So, here's a Virtue of Loyalty. Sure. They stand to take 11 damage here. Could always cast Surprise also, and just keep our creature alive too. I'm just gonna pass priority. If they go for a throw up there, I've been saying they didn't, so that's fine. They have a mana up for a No More Lies, which would suck. We could just end step this Smuggler Surprise, see if they tap out at some point. Yeah, like that. Just let it go. So 6 mana, put into creatures. Let's see what they do here. Can also protect a creature too, honestly, so we could do that as well. They're going to attack again. Getting frisky. Malcolm, come on down. Loot, sure. Four cards in hand. Discarding a No More Lies. Alright, so they probably have another counterspell. Still gonna go for it. So, let's do this. Almost assuredly gonna counter it, obviously, but like, they're gonna die to the board anyway, so. Works fine for me. Don't counter it, they're super dead. They do counter it, it's fine. No more lies. Sure. Sure. Works for me. Alright, so game 3. On the draw, I'm more inclined to want the many journeys in because we want a little bit more speed and more cards in our hand also. I might cut the Raptors and bring the journeys in. Again, being on the draw, we have more cards in our hand, and we're more inclined to need ramp, so the journeys is better. The problem with journeys is when you play it and don't have a land in your hand, which is a huge deal, so it works out better for us, I think. So, let's try this. Sure, this is fine, honestly. Not amazing, but you know, if they have like the stones here, sure, it might get us, but they go like Bat and Dorphine, but no batch, no white mana either. Alright, one many journeys. Can't No More Lies me, so. Alright, so play an extra land. We'll get our Archway on. Bounce Karplusan Forest. We got a Fairy Mastermind coming down. How about no Rafine, please? Perfect. That's what we want to see. Wedding and husband all day. That's what we want to see. We draw a Smuggler's Surprise. Not ideal. I think we're trying to main phase here. Let's try and hit a like a land and a creature. Alright, so it's just Surprise. Mill over. We do hit land and a creature. Terror of the Peaks, Copperline Gorge. Sure, it's fun. Let's play Copperline Gorge. There you go. So we have 5 mana next turn for a Terror of the Peaks, 6 mana for a Surprise, maybe, 7 mana for a Vaultborn Tyrant, and a Cavern of Souls also. We'll decide where the Cavern goes, but they're going to value making creature. That's a good play. Good heads up play. Folks, draw cards to often up this card. Alright, so flip over our Likeness of the Seeker. It's funny, I feel like I don't mind them countering my Terror of the Peaks here, because we just have dinosaurs in our hand, and like, they might just Doomblade it anyway. So, maybe we should hold our Cavern of Souls and play Terror of the Peaks. They kill it, counter it, whatever, it's fine. We got Bigger Fish to Fry, and we're at 19 life. which is why Rafine's so important against us. Without Rafine, like, they just can't clock us. But with Rafine, obviously they can. So, ooh. End step, Stoic Sphinx. The Hexproof Flash Flyer. Sure. Here's the Rafine. Alright. That's pretty good. They have not played a land yet, so land go for the throat. It's very possible off this draw 4. Okay. Feel like I'm inclined to just trade with the Sphinx. It's so big. Discard land, and 2 spells. We have a 4/3 Mastermind, a 5/3 Sphinx. The problem is that it does look appealing to try and want to keep this Terror of the Peaks in play, but they're extremely likely to just go land, go for the throat on Terror. And I can't afford to take like 11 damage here or whatever, so we're just gonna trade. We'll trade. Let's go up the curve. We'll go Carnosaur next turn and Vaultborn turn after. And if they stay tapped out, we can just jam Surprise for both of these. Alright, so they draw a card. Flip that. It's Carnosaur time. We'll see if we can get if our Carnosaur can be enough here. It might not be, honestly. Let's go land on Dinosaur. Play Carnosaur. Uncounterable. Discover 5. We hit a Glimpse of the Core. Not actually that bad. It's a guarantee to Vaultborn next turn. Alright, and then I would say we are not going to attack because it's obviously a free block. We can't do much of the mana when they untap, and they might just kill my Tyrant anyway, so. Another Mastermind. Man, the Flyers are getting us. Alright, I mean, here they come. Rafine. Discarding Rafine, Tidebinder, Virtue of Loyalty, aka not a good sign. 7, 8, 9, oh, this is 7, 12, this is 14, we're just dead. Alright, yeah, I mean, they got us some pretty good draws, and we couldn't really find our answers to Rafine, and that's that. Alright, so certainly inconsistent. You know, I've been playing this like a decent amount, actually. I'm working on it. This list is come from Magic Online, but I've changed it a ton since then. I worked on it a lot. I just, for some reason, cannot get this deck to function perfectly the way I want it to. As far as, like, just making your land drops, drawing a good mix of lands and spells. It just feels so inconsistent. I don't really know what else to do with it, honestly. It's powerful. There's a lot of cool things going on. It's attacking the format for a very unique way. But, I don't know. I was considering it for the regional championship. It would need a lot more work, I think, to get to that point. But it is really powerful, you know, and again, I think the idea of having this kind of combo finish in a domain combo control format with Cavern of Souls is pretty sweet. So, deck's really cool. I'll keep working on it, but let me know what you think in the comments as well. Abby Davis or CoolStuffInc.com. Use promo code JIM5, 5% off your order, CoolStuffInc.com. Check out the content. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, folks.